So the descent of Ganga on earth has a beautiful story. And mythology being my love, I have to say this story to all of you. So it started with King Sagar of the Ikshvaku dynasty. He had two wives, Keshini and Sumati. Now from Keshini he had a son called Asamanjas, and from Sumati he had 60,000 sons whose names I don't know. Now this king, who was mighty proud that he is the owner of 61,000 sons, and therefore he decided to establish his sovereignty by having the Ashwamedha Yagya. What's the Ashwamedha Yagya? Simple. A king would send a horse which would be accompanied by his sons to different places, and wherever the horse would stop, the king would claim that as his land. So great. The king sends his horse, 61,000 sons are following him, and suddenly the horse went missing. 61,000 sons, they don't know what to do. And finally, they found the horse in the ashram of Kapil Muni. And they thought that this sage is a thief. And they had a scuffle with him, they disrupted his meditation. And you know how sages were then. They practiced such kind of meditation, they practiced such kind of awareness that whatever they would say would come true. And when they would curse, God help you. So Kapil Muni decided to curse these 60,000 sons. And what was the curse? A terrible, terrible, terrible curse. He decided that those 60,000 sons will not get liberation after their deaths. They would be tied in shackles on this earth, trapped, and nothing would save them. Years passed, and Sagar's dynasty went one generation after the other, carrying the trauma of 60,000 ancestors being trapped here. And finally comes Bhagirath, a deeply meditative king who decided finally to release the generational trauma. He went into deep meditation, meditation of Lord Shiv. And when he went into deep meditation, he just prayed for one thing, the release of his ancestors, final freedom. With his intent, with his focus, with his concentration, and with his love for himself as well as the generations, Shiva got finally pleased. And Shiva said, okay, I will help you to get Ganga down. Because Ganga was this river who had huge, huge, huge force. And she cannot be really controlled that way. Shiv said, okay, I will give structure to that flow of Ganga. I will hold her in my locks. So Bhagirath gets Ganga down from the heavens, and Shiva holds Ganga in his locks and then releases Ganga in a much, much, much lesser force in 7 different streams. And what are the names of those 7 rivers which come out from the main Ganga? Bhagirathi, Janvi, Bhilangana, Alkananda, Mandakini, Rishi Ganga and Saraswati.